Hi children, how are you? Hope you're all doing good. Right? Fine. Let's start the session with prayer. Close your eyes, join your hands. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Mridam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Fine, children. Now rub your hands and have a gentle pressure on your eyes. Thank you. So, children, what we discussed about in last sessions, we saw about fibers, right? So, what is fabric? What is fiber? These were all discussed by us in previous sessions, right? So, types of fibers, sources of fibers, natural fiber and synthetic fiber obtained from nature, that is plant, or called natural fiber. Obtained by chemical process is known as synthetic fiber, right? Next we saw about cotton, jute, flax, everything. These three can be obtained from plants along with coir, right? Cotton, jute, flax and coir are obtained from plants, whereas wool and silk can be obtained from animals. In case of synthetic fiber, nylon, polyester, acrylic are obtained by chemical process, right? So cotton can be obtained by some of the process such as ginning process, spinning process, weaving or knitting process. Similarly, jute can be obtained using the process such as threading, washing and drying, spinning, then weaving. Similar way, flax can be obtained from flax plant. As in the case of jute, it can be undergone some process such as rating, washing and drying, and finally we obtain the linen fabric. Okay, these fabrics can be used in paper industry also. Then coir can be obtained from the husk of coconuts, that is the outer layer of the coconut, from which we can manufacture ropes, carpets, etc. Right? Then we saw about wool. This can be obtained from fleece of animals, right? Fleece or hair of animals such as goat, sheep, camel, rabbit, yak, etc. So these can be used for making sweaters, shawls, scarves, etc. There is some process, namely shearing. It is the process in which the wool can be extracted from the or separated from the particular animal, right? And the person who is performing this process is known as shearer. Then we saw about silk, right? Silk can be obtained from cocoons of silkworm. Okay, in this process of obtaining silk fabric, we have undergone the process, namely sericulture, right? The process of cultivating silkworms is known as sericulture. In this process, the silkworms are fed with mulberry leaves for a week. Okay, then they started to secrete a liquid from the gland present in their mouth, that is called cocoon, from which we can obtain the silk thread. Right? In this way, we can obtain the silk thread from cocoon. Could you clear? Then we saw about synthetic fibers. The synthetic fibers may be nylon, polyester, acrylic. Right? These are similar ways cotton and wool. Okay, because of their cheaper rate, these fabrics are used by the people in large numbers, right? So nylons, they are lightweight, okay, strong and durable, and insect resistant. Okay, then polyester along with cotton used for manufacturing bed sheets, curtains, cushions, etc. Then acrylic can be substituted for wool, right, because of its cheaper rate. Okay, these acrylic fabric looks like similarly as wool. Could you clear? So we can use acrylic fabrics instead of wool fabric. Alright, then in this session we are going to see about history of clothing. So could you guess, children, what were the clothes or dresses of ancient man? Would you have any idea? Yes, they used to wear leaves and animal skin, right? So leaves and animal skin were the dresses of earlier men. They do not know how to weave a fabric, or else they didn't have an idea about how to make a fabric from the cotton, whether plants can be used for whether cotton plants can be used for making clothes or not. That itself they couldn't know. Could you understand? So they used to wear leaves and skin of animals, skin and fur of animals as their cotton, as their clothes, right? As time go away, they started to have some knowledge about the cotton, so they started to weave cloths from the cotton plant, right? From the fiber obtained from the cotton plant. By the time they do not have idea about stitching, right? They just wrap that cotton fabric around their body as shown in the figure, wrapping of fabrics. Okay, as the modernization came, okay, stitching also came. We started to stitch the dress in different styles and started to wear those stitched dress, right? In this way the cloth comes from ancient period to till now, right? So in ancient time, generally men used leaves and fur or skin of animals to wear. As time gradually increases, they have the idea about weaving a fabric from the cotton and do not have idea about how to stitch the fabric, right? So simply wrap that cotton fabric over their body. As time comes, modernization evolves. People started to stitch the dress in different styles and started to wear those dresses. In this way, dresses came into existence in today's world. Could you clear, children? Right. Now, take down your workbook, page number 7, and note down the questions. Right? In the question number 7, what is the source of coir fiber? Also mention the uses of this fiber. Right? Coir is obtained from husk of coconut. It is used in making mattresses, padding, ropes, carpets, brushes, doormats, etc. Then coming to the 8th question, give examples of the uses of synthetic fiber in our daily life. Right? The synthetic fibers are used in number of applications. For example, nylon is used to make bristles of toothbrush, ropes, parachutes, etc. Polyester is used in making home furnishing items such as bed sheets, curtains, cushions, etc. And acrylic is used in making sweaters, shawls, scarves, etc. Okay, children. So coming to the 9th question, what kind of clothes are used by the people in ancient times? During ancient times, people used to wear animal skins, fur and leaves. Right? As they got civilized, they started wearing grass, animal hair and other natural fibers. Right? So people in India learned to grow cotton and used it to make different fabrics about 5,000 years ago. Could you clear, children? So now, note down your homework part, page number 9 of your workbook, question number 14 and 15. Okay. Question number 14. Why should we prefer to use natural fibers than the synthetic one? Why we have to use natural fiber than the synthetic, right? And the 15th question is, of all natural fibers, coir and jute are not used for making clothes. Give appropriate reason to justify your answer, right? Among all the natural fibers obtained from plants, jute and coir are not used in manufacturing the clothes. You have to say the reason why. Could you clear, children? Right. So, finish your work and upload your work in Google Classroom app. Could you write, children? Very good. So, till then, stay connected, stay safe. Bye.